Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Azman, and today, together with my friends, we're going to explain a calculator that we designed using Visual Basic.net. Alright, so moving on. When we're choosing a design, we chose this design as our calculator design. It has four buttons above: backspace, clear entry, clear, and off. Okay, so below, on the left side, we have the numbers, and on the right side, we have all the operators and also a dysfunction, which has been highlighted using a green color. So the user cannot press the function as mistake. Okay, next I will let my friend to explain the code uh, and the other stuff. Thank you.
Hi everyone, in this part I will explain how the number buttons work in our calculator built by Visual Basic Net. So when you click any number buttons like 1, 2, 3 and so on, it will display at the top of our calculator. We use single subroutine function called the number click, which handles all the number buttons together. Let me show you how it works in the code. Here are all the numbers. For example, like button 15, button 11, and button 7, which is 0, are linked into the function that I said, which is number click. So when I click a button like 7 or 2, it runs the code dimb as button equals sender. This line reads which button was clicked. Then the program checks if the display is currently showing 0. If yes, it clears it and adds the new number. It also handles the decimal point button carefully by making sure there's only one decimal point per number. So basically every time a number or a dot is pressed, the new character is added. The new character is added. Right? If you can see, the new character is added to the right side of the display. This makes the calculator feel like a normal real-world calculator, where you can press digits one by one and build up numbers like 128.55. And that's how our calculator takes care of the number input using just one smart function, which is number click.
Okay, so this is our code for calculator. The first one we have addition. So I'll explain how it works. First one, additions. For example, I'll do 4 plus 4 and then equal 8. I'll explain how it works. So first one, the first time you click, this number will be saved in number 1. So and then after you click the operator, it will be saved in number 1. And then the number 2, once you click the operator, the space for number 2 will be here. So once you click, I'll put 4 again, and this number will be saved in number 2. So and then when you click equal, it will read what operator that you use and then display the result. So the second, I'll create this one first, and then the second one we have 8 minus 6 and equal, just like that, we get 2. The third one we have multiply. So I'll do 5 multiplied by 5, and then yeah, this number will be saved to number 2, like the previous one will be saved number 1. And then once I click the equal button, you'll get the result. And here's the code for equal. Once you click the equal, they will check the number, I mean the operator. So the last one, we have the divide. So I do 10 divide by 2, which is 5, and yeah, that's how it works. That's all for me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Amirul Hakim. Now, let me explain the power of to function. This function is executed when the user clicks button 21. In the code, the current value from the calculator display first converted to a double and stored in a variable called number1. Then, we multiply num1 by itself to calculate the square root. The result is stored in the variable answer. And finally, we display the result back into the text box. This allows the user to square any number they enter. For example, here I will enter number 2. When I press the power of 2 button, we will get the answer. The answer is 4. Next, I will explain about the square root function. So, which is execute using button 22. Here, the value from the display is also converted to a double and stored in num1. Then, we use the built-in math.squareRoot function to find the square root of the number. The result saved in answer and shown back in the display. This feature is useful for mathematical calculation that require root values. For example, here I will enter number 25. When I press the square root function button, it will get number 5, which is after power of 2 of 5 is 25. When we square root it back, we get number 5. Now, the next function is reciprocal function, also known as 1 per x, which runs when button 23 is clicked. Again, the value from the display is converted to the store in num1. To calculate the reciprocal, we simply divide 1 by num1. This is a common feature in calculator, especially in scientific or mathematical context. The result is displayed also on the screen. For example, here I will enter number 6. Then when I press the 1 per x button, we will get the answer in a float number. Now, the last function is the plus minus function button, which is triggered by button 12. This function allows the user to change the sign of the number currently on the display from positive to negative or from negative to positive. First, we convert the value from the display into a double variable called PM. Then, we multiply it by -1, which effectively toggles the sign. The result is converted back to string and shown on the display. For example, here I will enter number 16. After I press the button plus minus, it will toggle it to negative number, and after I press again, it will go to positive number back. That's all.
So I'm going to explain about the 4 buttons. The first one in a green box is I don't know what you call the symbol, but there's a symbol of additional and minus. That symbol represent your number, which is you want your number positive or negative. You can click the button. The second button is for decimal. You can use it if you want to put the decimal value. The third one is additional button. It add 2 numbers. For example, 1 plus 1 equal to 2. The last button is equal to. Is a result of 2 number. You can use it for add, minus, multiply, divide, it will show you the result of it.